I'm going to share with you the number one food that is destroying your energy. Okay? These are my top 7, but number 1 is by far the most common one. So listen up. Now, if you're a woman over the age of 50, I want you to pay attention to this message because it's very urgent. If you've watched my videos before, you know that after the age of 50, women start to experience a massive shift in their hormones. This includes things like pasta, crackers, biscuits, waffles, pancakes, sodas, and juice. Now, I'm not talking about baked or grilled foods. Now I know what you're thinking, a diet soda is not going to hurt me, right? Wrong. But if you're drinking multiple diet sodas every day, it could be contributing to your fatigue and other health problems. Now these seem like a healthy alternative to traditional snacks like cookies and candy bars, but they're really not. Some people say it's healthy, while others claim it's a dangerous food. So let me set the record straight. Margarine is a highly processed food that's made from vegetable oils like soybean, corn, and canola oil. Number 1, pay attention to the foods that you're eating. And if you've tried any of these tips, I'd love to hear about your success story in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Are you consuming any of the foods that I mentioned in this video? If so, it's time to make a change. Number 2, I want you to check your pantry right now. Throw away any foods that you know are not good for you. And replace them with fresh, whole foods that will give you the energy you need to live your best life. Your body is begging you to do this. Don't ignore it. It's often used as a replacement for butter or other animal fats in cooking and baking. And while it may be a staple in many kitchens, it's important to be aware of the potential risks associated with consuming margarine. One of the main concerns with margarine is its high levels of saturated and trans fats. Trans fats are produced when liquid oil is converted to solid by the addition of hydrogen. This process creates partially hydrogenated oils, which are a type of trans fat. And margarine is often made using this process. Consuming too much trans fat has been linked to various health problems, including heart disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. Not only that, but margarine is also linked to memory loss and other cognitive issues. In fact, studies show that consuming too much margarine can lead to an increased risk of developing dementia. Margarine is also linked to arterial damage and plaque buildup, which can lead to heart disease and stroke. Most of these bars are loaded with chemicals, artificial flavors, and synthetic sugars that can make you feel sluggish and tired. Now I'm not saying that having a drink occasionally is going to ruin your life, but if you're drinking more than 1 drink per week, it can be harmful to your health. Alcohol is a diuretic, which means it makes your body get rid of water and fluids faster. This can lead to dehydration, which can make you feel tired, weak, and dizzy. But that's not all. Alcohol is also a neurotoxin, which means it can damage your brain cells. When you consume alcohol, your body breaks it down into acetaldehyde, which is a toxic substance that can damage your brain cells. Over time, this can lead to brain damage, which can cause memory loss, focus issues, and other cognitive problems. And if that's not bad enough, alcohol is also linked to an increased risk of certain types of cancer, including breast cancer, colon cancer, and liver cancer. On top of that, many of these snack bars are high in sodium, which can cause water retention and bloating. Some research suggests that eating too many packaged snacks can lead to an increased risk of chronic diseases such as obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Also, most of these snack bars have zero nutritional value. They don't contain any real vitamins, minerals, or antioxidants that your body actually needs. So you're just consuming empty calories that are doing nothing to nourish your body. First of all, the artificial sweeteners that are used in diet soda can cause inflammation in your gut, which can lead to bloating, gas, and even abdominal pain. But that's not all. Studies show that the artificial sweeteners can also cause inflammation in your brain, which can lead to mood swings, anxiety, and even depression. They are also a major cause of craving because they trick your brain into thinking that you are consuming sugar. So you might find yourself wanting to snack more often. I'm talking about foods that are deep fried in unhealthy oils like vegetable oil, soy oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil. These types of oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, and consuming too much omega-6 can cause inflammation in your body. The problem is as you age, your body becomes less efficient at fighting inflammation, which means that you are more susceptible to diseases and conditions that are caused by inflammation such as heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Not only that, but consuming too much fried foods can also cause inflammation in your brain, which can lead to memory loss and other cognitive issues. Studies show that fried foods can increase your risk of developing dementia by up to 50%. Fried foods are also high in unhealthy fats, which can contribute to weight gain and metabolic disorders. They can slow your metabolism and make you feel lazy and unmotivated. All that extra weight can put a strain on your joints, which can lead to pain and stiffness. Any food that is made from refined carbohydrates or sugars is going to cause your blood sugars to go up and then come crashing down, which can make you feel tired and sluggish. As we age, our ability to process carbohydrates changes, and we become less tolerant to them than we used to be. In fact, one study found that eating too many carbohydrates can lead to a decrease in physical performance, making us feel weaker and more fatigued. But it gets worse because these refined carbs also cause your body to produce less collagen, which can lead to wrinkles, joint pain, and even vision problems. And as if that wasn't bad enough, these refined carbs also cause your body to store more fat, which can lead to weight gain and other health issues. One study found that people who ate high carbohydrate diets were more likely to develop obesity, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. Now this creates many challenges when it comes to your health, your energy levels, and even your cognitive abilities. But there's something else that's happening at the same time. And sadly, most women don't realize what they're doing. They continue to eat the same way they did when they were much younger, without realizing that these foods are now hurting them instead of helping them. So the question is, what are these foods? Well, let's take a look at the first food on my list. Okay, number 1 is white bread. Okay, number 2 is sugary yogurt. Now, this may come as a surprise to you because yogurt is usually seen as a healthy food. But did you know that most yogurts contain added sugars? In fact, studies show that consuming too much sugar can cause inflammation in your gut, which can lead to bloating, gas, and even abdominal pain. Not only that, but the added sugars in your diet can also cause inflammation in your joints, which can lead to stiffness and pain. This is why so many people with arthritis find that their symptoms flare up after consuming sugary foods. And it gets worse because the added sugars in your diet can also cause inflammation in your brain, which can lead to focus issues and even memory loss. A recent study published in the journal Neurology found that people who consumed more added sugar were more likely to develop mild cognitive impairment, which is a warning sign for dementia. Okay, number 3 is fried foods. Okay, next up on the list is diet soda. Now I want to take a moment to point out that there is nothing wrong with enjoying a nice cold glass of soda from time to time. Alright, moving on, let's talk about packaged snack bars. Next up on the list is margarine. Now I know this is going to be controversial because there is a lot of misinformation out there about margarine. And last, but certainly not least, we have alcohol. So if you're over the age of 50 and you're feeling exhausted all the time, I want you to do 2 things. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button below.